to the stream, and in today's stream we will be continue construction on our city. And what we have here is our first building of the new part of our city. Um, we already have, if you guys are new here, we already have a decent amount of a city built because this is already a project, that I already had before. And it was way before I even did content curation. Just recently I did start to do a little bit of work on it, just, to have fun with it. But I decided to, do it on stream because I think, I think you guys would enjoy the building and everything. So yeah, let's get started on building the rest of this thing. Hey, what's up, Flame? How's it going? How is it going, man? We are building a whole entire city in creative mode, and this will be got done yesterday. I think it came out pretty nice. I should honestly do this trick that I did um a trick that I did here on our practice thing. Can I help? Maybe. I don't know. I mean, it would be kind of hard for you to help because I can't like show you the reference picture. Hey, what's up, nobody? What's up, everyone in the chat? How's it going? How is it going? I would definitely love to be able to do some stuff if you play, like do some more stuff, more collaborations and stuff. But um, once we get that streaming deck at 100%, we can do that whole entire stuff. I just finished building a library in my hardcore world. Cool, man. That sounds pretty cool. I just want to show you guys. This is a cool tip if you guys are making anything kind of similar to this. You haven't uploaded in a while. Well, think of a cool short or something like that, and I think you can come up with a good idea for sure. Okay, so this is something that's pretty cool that I figured out. Well, not I figured out. Somebody else figured it out, and I'm just taking the inspiration from it. Pretty cool thing that you can do to make it seem like there's light inside of a house or anything really. If you're doing just for aesthetic wise, you're just making a city or something like this. You can place honey on the backside and then put blocks behind this. And then you put tinted glass and then black stained glass where you'd want the light to kind of resemble, or the honey to resemble the light. So from a distance, it looks like there's light inside of that room. I'm thinking about about doing some Bed Wars videos. Yeah, that sounds like it would be pretty cool. So I'm just gonna do that to these guys really fast too. So this place black concrete rim all the way around. Yeah, it's definitely a really cool tip that you guys can use if you want to make your own city and stuff like that. It just adds a little bit of life to it. And also, I think we should probably make a little bit of a better banner there. Can I join? Sure, you can join, but I'm not sure what you could really do for like building or anything because I don't have oh, I don't see your online or anything. But I don't have anything for like reference for you to like look at because I can't like show the chat, so it's like, I mean, unless I send it to you through Discord, but could do that, I guess. But I was thinking about you'll do funny things. Yeah, sure, you can join, man. Um, I have to invite you because I'm pretty sure it's invite only. So let's just add this to every single one of these, and then what we're gonna do is we're going to make the third floor, or sorry, the second floor and the roof. I'm sure we're going to be able to get the whole entire building done today. I'm sure of it for sure. Um, but it is going to be a little bit of a process to get the inside made because I kind of am just going off of winging it, really. On the inside, I want to turn it into like a coffee shop and something like that. And I do like the insides of how like I like the insides of like the Starbucks or whatever. Like I think it looks pretty cool. Like that whole entire like wood vibe with the rusticness and everything. I think that looks pretty cool. So I think I'll be doing something like that, that kind of cozy vibe. Um, let's just raise this one a little higher, make it a little different than the other ones. And that looks a little weird. Let's just do the tinted here. There we go. Is there light showing somewhere? I feel like there's light showing somewhere. It looks like really bright compared to these. Huh. But it looks pretty cool. It looks pretty cool. It just looks like there's light inside of there, so it makes the place look a little bit more alive. For sure. Alright, and I think what we gotta do is we gotta pull up the picture once again, because, well, can't not make the building without the photo. Okay, let's see here. Let us see. So it seems like we have, oh, you're online now? Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot you had to hit the invite. There you go. So it seems like we got ourselves a few more potted plants here on the sides. So honestly, I really have no clue how to make these. How the heck are we going to do this? Because there's no such thing. We could do this. We can make it. Okay, we could make it like this. To where it's like this. And we have the moss. And then this like this, but then it's not really hanging. It's kind of just levitating because it's not really showing that's hanging from a chain. And also I feel like it's just like that's so large that it just kind of feels in the way of things. You know? I don't know. Oh, I see you. Where's Flame? Hey, what's going on, Flame? How's it going, brother? Okay, yeah, I have no idea how we're gonna do this here. We can't use chains because once again, it's just gonna do the same thing. It's just gonna be placed on top of the flower. So, yeah, I don't think there's really any way to be able to make this. So I think they're just gonna. Should I do the road? Yeah, you can do the road. How I make the road? I'll make the dotted lines, the yellow dotted lines and whatever afterwards. Um, but literally, oh, you know what I just realized is that isn't this mined out for 11 blocks? Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh wait, no, it isn't. Okay. It's made to where you can have this. So you have this block, the smooth stone, going along all the way on the edges, on all the edges. So you just fly backwards and just hold the place button. And literally just do that. Yeah, exactly. Just like that. And here, let me help you close off this end here. Just so that, oh, let me take these and put these somewhere else so that you can place in the actual road. Get rid of those. We don't know the brick. We need the brick anymore. I'm just gonna place these right here. Okay, there we go. Oh, but don't need smooth stone. Okay. Just to show you how like the word, oh, not the word. What the heck am I saying? The road works. Basically, literally, just to simplify it, is you just make like random blobs of like you go through all the blocks here. So, like in order, and then so you just do blackstone first. You just make random clumps of blackstone like this, where it's just like random blobs like that, and you just dot those around ever so often, just like on the side like that. And if you want, sometimes they can connect, but just like have like those like dotted around, and then once you're done with that, you take polished blackstone, so this stuff right here, if you want to pick the block or whatever, and then you surround the blackstone with this stuff. And then if you want, you can also make it look a little bit better by not adding it on every single corner. So if you think it looks a little bit too chunky, kind of like how here, you think like the shape maybe look a little bit too large of the blackstone. You feel like the blackstone's kind of taken over the road. You can get rid of some, so like it's not too powerful or whatever, or you want the road to look a little bit eroded. So you can just do that, and then the only other step left is literally just cobblestone deep slate. That's it. So it's just placing blackstone blobs. So you could do just the blackstone blobs first, just get all the blackstone done, and then the polished surrounding them, and then like getting rid of little bits here and there. And yeah. Yeah, my friend Flame is helping me here. I know you guys can't hear his voice, but we sadly do not have. I don't have the right gear to be able to record voices through Discord right now. I don't have a streaming deck, and PlayStation 5s don't allow you to be able to record conversations in calls on Discord. So we're limited on that, but it's okay. We can talk through the chat. So it seems like we have ourselves a little bit of a street lamp here. But again, I appreciate a lot, Flame, for helping me out here. But it seems like we got ourselves a little bit of a street lamp hanging right here. I think maybe we could do this. With stained glass, possibly. So let's do this. Honestly, you know what? We could actually just end it right there. Honestly. And also, this oxidized copper lanterns actually goes perfect. That looks kind of weird. I don't know. Maybe we do this. Wait, let's see. Because this connects, right? I mean, that's probably as close as we're going to get. That's probably as close as we're going to get. And it seems like there's also some lampposts right here, but I don't think we're going to be able to get those in. Unless you can put lanterns on top of signs. Is that a thing? Just crouch. Holy crap! Oh, nope, it's not. I was about to say, there's no way. Yeah. Cannot place them on top of signs. Okay. Yeah. It does look a little too small, but I think we just still need that light, that little light there, so we can keep it. It adds a little bit of something, a little bit different detail than what we got here. And also, if we really wanted to really spruce up the place, to really make it insanely detailed, we could do this. We could do this, where you place these in here. Like, we can figure out some sort of design where we just have the blocks inside. This is actually would be pretty cool. So you do like a boot, oh, and you do a 1, 2, 3, and a boom, and a boom, boom. If we really want to go that detailed, you know what? That actually adds a lot. Let's do it. Screw it. That actually adds a lot, guys. Actually, these like tiny little details like this go a long way, and that's why I do the whole entire sign thing and stuff like that. These little tiny details go a long way, guys. I'm so happy that they added these freaking shelves. Shelves are like so revolutionary for building because you're gonna be able to do stuff like this, you know? And I guess we'll just do like a small version of that on this side. Right there. See? Look at that. It just adds a little bit more depth to the build. Yeah, looks pretty cool. Oh, what the heck? Do you have a Steve head on? Do you have a Steve head on, Flame? You do have a Steve head on. What the heck? It's funny. All right. But what do you call it? Um, I did have an idea for our next building, actually. Um, is what if we build a movie theater right here in the center, right here? And I don't think we'd be able to, make a bunch of separate rooms for different theater releases where, you have a whole entire hallway and it goes into a bunch of different theater rooms. I don't think we're going to be able to do that. That'll take up the whole entire plot. So I think to simple it down, I think we could probably have one big room where you enter in, you get your tickets and everything, or you get the tickets out front, and then it would go into a hallway where it could be a split of two theaters instead of 40 or how many other theaters you end up having. But there, honestly, we could have two stories to that because you definitely want it to be able to blend in with all the other buildings and how many stories they have. So yeah, I think also probably um, a cool design for this theater could probably go for like kind of like how the old theaters used to look, where like they had the display name of the movie like right there, and then like it curved in a little bit, and then it came out like that, and then like they had the ticket booths up on the front here, and then you'd walk in from the doors right there, kind of like that. Maybe we have something similar to the old theaters. I think that would actually be kind of cool. And yeah, we could probably have like two stories to this thing, and then we could have like an apartment building or a apartment complex on top. I think that would be a good idea to add some more height to this place. I think that'd be pretty cool. All right. Well, now we have to get on to building the third story, guys. And it seems like the third story actually has a little bit of a balcony. It seems like it has a little bit of balcony. And it also seems like they have more potted plants. Wow, these people really love the potted plants, huh? Um, Some cool engravements on the pavement of the walls there. Okay. I really wish I could pop up the picture on the screen for you guys to see, but maybe I'll make like a community post so you guys can see it. Um, so it seems like these two windows actually on the third floor actually exactly match up with these two. And that is pretty wonderful, so I don't have to do any crazy other measurements or anything to try to guess where things match up. So I know they're probably going to be the same height. So what this is like, this was five blocks tall for one story, so five, and then plus the staircase. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, nice, man. You got a lot of work done. Awesome. You're almost like a quarter of the way done of the Blackstone part. Honestly, to like if you wanna do it like make your process a little swifter, I think something that will help out because I know it's a little tedious is literally just doing the Blackstone. Like don't do the polished just so you don't have to like switch back and forth between your blocks. Just focus on doing the Blackstone part first and then do the polished after. So you can just work in steps. So you can go into the Blackstone, then the polished, then the cobbled. So it's just a little faster because I know it's a definitely tedious job. I've done this throughout all my other uh, roads, so I don't want it to make a hard job or whatever for you. Okay. Anyway, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is going to be one window, and then this is going to be the other window right here. They're literally identical to each other on the third floor here. And it seems like I think this is literally where we were gonna end it. There is a little bit more wall here on the photo, but I don't think uh, it would really make sense for me to do it because it's really not much. And also, there's like another pillar in between that little part, and I feel like it would make it too thick and not enough room for the little balcony that would make. So, all right. Let's just make sure we're putting these all throughout here. Lining up. Oh, so this is different on this side. There's 3 windows. There is 3 windows here. That's interesting. Why didn't I do 3 windows? That fit. That did fit. Why didn't I do 3 windows? Maybe because I had the gap. Maybe I was thinking that, oh no, I had to have that. Oh, because it is the same gap. Oh, that's why I didn't do the 3 windows. So I guess we're just gonna have to stick with the same formula. Yeah, because it still has that same exact gap in between, right? Like these, just like this. It has that same exact gap in between each 3 of the windows. So that's why I ended up doing 2 here. So I guess we're just gonna have to continue with that same thing. That kind of sucks, but it's whatever. It's whatever. It doesn't have to be exactly like the building. All right, well, let's just fill in all these walls first. And, oh, the white wall actually goes in the bottom. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing, guys? Also, I just figured out that this building that I'm actually building is actually a British pub. Which is pretty funny. But I'm turning it into a coffee shop. I'm gonna make a coffee shop. Huh. This is interesting. How am I gonna make that detail? Yeah, I have no idea. I think we're... Huh. There's no way I'm gonna be able to make that with what we have in Minecraft. I think I'm just gonna do this. What does that look like? Ew. That looks disgusting. What about this? That's also disgusting. Okay. Well, what happens if we do like something like this? Where we do like... We go to... Eh. It still looks kind of weird. Maybe if we like thin it out with trapdoors. Maybe we do that. Let's see. Make it like a column. You know what? That's probably as close as we're gonna get. I think it works. I think it works fine. Alright, and then we're also going to close off these guys because these are going to be all the windows. Windows go over here for these guys. Okay, and then we got to do this side. Boom. Oh, this actually goes on every single one. This thing. This whole entire bone block thing. I didn't realize that. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. Alright, let's make sure we get that in every single one. Every single part of the walls here. And then block that off. Yep. Alright. Oh, that looks a little odd. I don't know. It's okay. It's okay. There'll be some shadows. Because I know there's a little bit of shadow here because the staircases go like that and the sun's straight above. So that's why there's shadow casting like that. Okay. Let's, I don't know, do this. I mean, that doesn't really matter. We're just trying to add some texture. Boom, boom. And okay, that's it for those. And then we gotta make sure, oh, that's interesting. So they go for a little bit of a different thing here for the engravements of the second floor. They do some sort of like almost like garland or something. I don't even know what that is. That's odd. Huh. So it's like that really set things off because it's not like symmetric with the first floor. I think we may just like go with the first floor's same overhang type deal that we got going on here. I think we'll stick with the same formula because that looks really odd. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my gosh, look how much darker it makes the bone blocks placing those there because of the shadow. That's crazy. Okay. And then the last thing we need to do is place one layer of quartz around this. And we'll do some trapdoors here to kind of simulate maybe what's going on here. Or you know what? We could just do a pillar. I don't know. Because like a little bit of a engravement of like a box like this is carved into the block. That's what it looks like from the photo. So like there's not really anything I can really do about that. Maybe I do sign. Maybe I do that. Maybe I do a sign. Let's do that. That's as close as you're gonna get. Close as you're gonna get. Maybe I do that here too. Just so it's not plain. So it looks kind of cool. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. So this is where the stairs are going to go. So we have a little bit of overhang. Same like this, like the first floor. Like so. Oh, how are we going to do this? Actually, you know what? Yeah, scrap what we said earlier about that. Um, yeah, we're going to have to cut some corners here. Is the road good? Okay, give me 1 second. I'll look at it. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. I would just form this like right here. Like merge those. And like kind of I'd probably like stay away from like putting like sprinkling in these guys there cuz like I think like the what the polished this crap is, what polished blackstone? Okay. Like the polished blackstone, I think what's trying to resemble is like erosion, but like I think it getting sprinkled in, I think it kind of breaks up the blackstone a little bit too much. I don't know. Well, you know what? Just keep on doing what you're doing. Keep on doing what you're doing, and put it. We can put in the whole entire cement of everything, and then I guess we can see what it looks like all together. We'll see what it looks like all together. Because who knows? Maybe it actually needs the whole entire thing to be complete to actually look really good. Okay. So let's get in the other windows. Boom, boom. Oh, I need to clear out my inventory a little bit here to grab this and then also the honey. The black concrete. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna put this window in right here. So we'll have. Oh, that's right. The glass goes there. So trapdoor, trapdoor, trapdoor. Glass right here. We'll have the black stained glass a little bit higher so that you're able to see the inside of the room on that one. And then we'll do this one a little lower. Place the honey in. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, we can't do that on the side, so I guess it's gonna have to be white. This is gonna be the white wall. And also, we're gonna have to figure out and try to guess what is on the other side of this building, because it's just an angle. So it's just an angle of the corner of the building, and I can't see this wall. So we're just gonna have to try to guess what is here. And we're gonna have to try to design that. I'm going to assume it's probably like a big door, like two big doors to have the entrance to the balcony. I'm going to try. I would assume it's like some sort of grand entrance to the balcony here. So yeah, we're gonna have to try to come up with that because we literally uh, don't have a photo of that part of the building here, which is okay. It's all right. We're just going off of a reference, so it's not like we really need to go so on point or anything. We can go off of how much we can, or make up stuff on the fly and improvise. All right. Well, let's get the rest of the windows done, and then we'll move on to that. Okay. Let's play season. Boom, boom. Tinted glass. Yep, yep, yep. Boom, boom. And tinted glass. Honey behind the window. Honestly, this is like probably one of the best things, like one of the best things I think I could ever add to the windows to make them feel just more alive, make the buildings feel more alive and everything, for sure. Like compared to what I was building before in the city, where it's just like literally tinted windows and then black concrete behind. This is definitely way better of a design. Definitely, for sure. Also, are you guys excited for that one goat movie that Sony Animation is making? It seems like it's a pretty cool movie. Seems like it's a pretty cool movie. I may have to see it. I don't know. I don't know. But it definitely seems like a movie I'd definitely watch. It looks really cool. And also I like that they like Sony Animation has like stuck with the whole entire like low frame rate style and everything since they made like the Into the Spider-Verse movies, which is pretty cool. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to try to guess what the second floor is like. Um, and we'll also probably have an alleyway. Will we have an alleyway for this, or is it going to be connected to another building? I don't know. Like maybe we have maybe we do this. Maybe this building has one spot here where it goes in like this, right? And then it connects right here to another building. I think that's the move we kind of can go for here. I think that's what we can go for here. So let's place these guys in. We'll just do this. Boom. Boom. Okay. I mean, it is what it is. It's not perfect. Definitely is not perfect, but you know, it's something. But once this gets all like worked out and everything, I think you should probably put that there. Once we get in this second building, it'll look a little bit more smoother. Because this is gonna completely just neighbor this one, so. And we'll probably have this one probably be like an apartment building or something. Something like that. There's always tons of apartment buildings and stuff like that inside of a city, so. Okay. So. Now we have to try to make up this balcony, huh? Well, if it's a grand entrance to the second floor balcony here, we should probably make something pretty grand with the doors here. Hello there. Hello there. You like the teal? Yeah, I think the teal looks pretty good. It's actually in the photo, it's actually literally dark blue, but there's no dark blue in the game. So, I mean, other than concrete, but there's not enough variations of blocks to do anything about that. So, these are going to be the railings for the balcony here. Oh, that looks a little weird. Let's smoothen that out with some diorite wall. I think that'll look a little better. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't notice. Holy crap, what the heck? Oh my gosh, yeah, that definitely looks pretty good. That looks pretty good, man. That looks awesome. And then we'll just add in we'll add in the dotted line and everything. I think maybe I may have overdone it a little bit for like the reference and stuff like that of the Blackstone. I feel like instead of doing in and out, in and out, in and out, I feel like Now though I see it on a little bit of a bigger scale, it's not your fault, Flame. It's honestly my fault for having this a reference because it's a smaller road. Um, but I think what we should do, instead of making it like an in and out pattern, so it doesn't look like a bunch of spikes, I think we make it to where they're more connected and it's a little bit more flat. So like you'll have once in a while have like it go out like that, but not as often. And then they're usually just a little bit more connected. Like even it could get down to one block. It could get down to like one block. But I think it should probably be flatter. Because now they see it more of on a grand scale, it definitely looks a little weird. Like seeing all the in and out and stuff like that. Like it almost looks like spikes, you know? So I think just changing this design up a tiny bit, what we had from before, would look better. See, just like from doing this, so it's just like only a minimum of like 3 blocks. And it would only, I think we should only have that only however so often with the 3 block minimum. Like have that, like this shape only ever so often, not not too often you should have it. Because like it definitely looks a little bit weird because it almost looks like it's like man-made pattern. Like if someone printed that out, like it doesn't look natural, you know. So I think that's what we should do to the road. I think so. So sorry, Flame, for putting the wrong um design in your head there, but now that you know we see it on a little bit of a grander scale, I think that definitely fixes things up, making it that look at that. Oh my gosh, making it like that. Um, but let's add in the okay. So it seems like these people really like the potted plants. So instead of putting down the railing like top, we're just gonna put the potted plants on top. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The what? Do you mean checker? Like checkered? Okay. Let's place these guys down. Well, if this is gonna be, oh, that means I have to literally continue this. Checkered? Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it should be checkered because then it feels um, more man-made. Like it doesn't feel like it's a road that's been eroded or anything. Okay. I think the plan is now. Oh, this is gonna suck. I have no idea what the heck this thing looks like on the side. I think it's probably would be bricks. So I think yeah, it would look more man-made if we were to have it like checkered or something like that. See how look how much see you doing this flame? Look how much better it looks already. And then once like all the bumps are out of the left side, yeah, it's gonna look a lot better. And try to minimize like how many parts go up to 3 blocks. So like only have it like so often. Like even like cut it out here. Like have like a few straight lines like in a row. I am Steve. This guy. This guy. But like you know what I mean? Like make it like flat in some spots. Like some spots like that. And then if it looks a little bit too flat, you can add a bit of the polished like this to where it adds dimension to it. So like if you want to make it to where it looks like it has a little shape to it, um, then you can add like the polished in there. Like that. Oh no. Oh no! Okay. Oh no, did not get rid of that. Okay. So let's continue on the balcony here, shall we? Oh, that's satisfying. Okay, so we're gonna place these guys all in. How are we gonna get this? Okay, you know what? Let's just do this. We're gonna place bonk like that. This an oak plank, or a dark oak plank in the middle there, middle bit of the corner. The middle corner. Yeah, that makes sense, guys. It is starting to look a lot like Christmas. I'm dreaming. Of a white Christmas. Do, 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 do. Okay, I don't want to get copyright. Okay. That looks pretty nice. I think the railing is, I don't know. It may be a little too thin. Maybe we do this, guys. Maybe we go in and out of the diorite. Like bushes. Do you mean bushes, not bunches? I think you meant bushes. You know what? I think we're able to play that. I'm not sure. Are we able to play that? I think C18 allows... No, we're fine. C18 allows you to be able to play their music on Minecraft streams. The people that made that. Make sure it's made by C18. You only play cat if you're going to play music. Or make sure it's made by them. I'm not sure if Lena Rain, or I forgot the person's name. Any disc, like a pig step, I think that's the one that's made by her. Lena Rain or Rain. Yeah, anything like if you find like the C14, make sure it's C14 discs. Because I think any other ones that will give us copyright. Because I think only him is the only person that does that. No, it's okay. I think the C18's fine. C18's fine. You just have to double check and make sure it's by C18. Or C14, sorry. Okay, I think this is good. What about this? That look a little better? Yeah. That looks a little bit better. The only thing that this sucks is that there's this like underbelly part that you're just gonna see the moss. Are you giving me the honors to put it in? Yes? Come on. I'm gonna do it. That's fine. Wait, is this cat? I'm making sure. Okay. We're fine. It's C4. It's the freaking the people that allow you to put their music on. It's fine. I looked it up. I double checked. But make sure you don't put anyone else in there, because anyone else from anyone other creator or artist, I'm pretty sure they don't allow. Okay, so we gotta put in brick wall here on the bottom layer. I'm gonna turn down the music a little bit because it's actually pretty loud. Audio. Musical blocks. Is that what it is? Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay. So let's get in the bottom part of this all the way along. We're gonna have to make this a brick wall. And we'll continue the same pattern here. I'm really, really hoping... Oh, of course, it's not centered. Of course. Okay. So what are we gonna do here to improvise? I think what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to make the first two of these a 3. And then have the middle one a 4. Okay. Fireworks! Oh my god! Okay. Let's get in the rest of this wall. Isn't this a lot more entertaining now that you guys got some music on? Got some nice music to listen to? Definitely brightens up the mood. Alright, and then the bottom floor, like I said, is going to be bricks. We're just gonna have to figure out how and what kind of bricks we're gonna use. Do we use raw copper in the mix of this? I'm not sure. I'm not sure a hamburger would be any good if I were to ship it to you. Or anything like that. It'll have mold and flies on it. Hey, how's it going, Kraken? How's it going? We got started here on the second floor. Oh, I forgot we didn't actually get the rest of the windows in. Shoot. But yeah, we got started on the second floor here, and we also got started on the balcony. Which is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Here, let's see. Different C14. Chirp? Sure. Oh, this is nice. Alright. Well, let's get in the brick. I'm really, like, trying to figure out what do we do for the brick, guys? Because you have to make it look natural enough. What should I do with the corner? You can leave it like that. I don't know what we're going to literally do. I don't know if we'll continue on. So, like, I don't know if we'll branch off into another turn or we'll keep on going like this. Do you think we'll ever play with viewers? Yeah, for sure. We'll definitely do that eventually. But right now I don't have this as like servers or stuff like that. And I wanna be able to do like I want to be able to have it to where it's like a server, like Realms, so everyone would be able to hop onto it, you know, or not like Realms. Sorry. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. We have to figure out the details, but I definitely think we want to do that eventually. Yes, but I think we should probably make it a little bit of a system to where it's just like not random people, or it's like trustworthy people and stuff like that, because we don't want TNT explosions and stuff like that to be happening. If you know what I mean. It's looking good. What are you? What are we talking about? The building or the road? Both are looking really good. Both are looking really good. The building and the road are both looking phenomenal. I think we're gonna have to do this. We're gonna have to do a mixture here of... Honestly, I don't think we should even have terracotta. I think we should stick with this. And I think probably we could have this. Streetlights? I got a streetlight design for you. It's this, right over here. Right over here. This is the streetlight design. So I can actually, you know what? Let me just do this. So you can copy it. I'll make one on the street. So, oh, I have to literally delete all my blocks. Give me a second. Let me pick all the blocks. And I'll recreate it here so you can just duplicate it over here. The street lamps would probably have to be way more space than it is here. For sure, I would feel like. And also, they'd have to start all the way, like, over here. I feel like they'd probably have to start, like, around here. Like, maybe... like here. Here's a good start. Okay, let me just make the first one for you. So that... okay, it seems like it goes up 5. Boom, boom. 2, 3. And it has the trapdoor. And then it goes up. 3, 4. 1, 2, like this. 1, 2 right here. Then it has... oh, that's a room block, sorry. Andesite. Andesite. Glass in the back. Glass in the front. Then we have the smooth stone. Going like this. Boom, boom. Okay, I think that's it. I have to go. Oh, no! Alright, man. Well, I really appreciate the help, Flame. I really appreciate the help. I really appreciate it. We would not have be able to gotten this road done today if it weren't for you. So, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, we all got those times where none of our friends are on, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, they're finally on." Yep, I can believe for you. All right, I'll see you later, Flame. I'll see you later. All right, let's get the rest of this stuff in here. This is actually a pretty peaceful soundtrack. Pretty peaceful. Ooh. Well, we definitely want some more bricks inside of here, so we want to have some spots that just like this, where it's almost like a beam of bricks. It goes down. Like this. So then this is where the packed mud shows up again. Like this. Maybe we can have actually... you know what? Maybe this is actually where we actually have the terracotta show up, guys. Just a little bit. I know I said I wasn't going to do it, but maybe just for the sake of having a little bit of a plain brick wall, I think this will work. I think this will work, guys. Something like that. Ooh. That's close. Running a bit close. Okay, there we go. Okay, put this in. We're gonna have to, yeah, cut the corners a little bit, because this is where the other buildings are gonna be able to connect up. Probably since this is a little bit of a like kind of alleyway, I think we should probably have the fire escape here. I think that probably would be a good idea. I think so. So let's get in. Honestly, I think this actually looks a little bit better if we have this in like this. I don't know about the terracotta. It looks a little weird. Like it doesn't fit because it has a lot of. It does not have like any texture and it's super flat. You know. I think it doesn't work. So let's just. Oh my gosh, I feel so silent. I don't know without the music. All right. Oh, almost forgot. Okay. I don't know. I think we should actually just only have the brick. Maybe we should just only have the brick for the sides, because it just looks really out of place, you know? You know, guys, it just kind of seems a little bit out of place. So let's get in the packed mud on these spots and then transition the mud bricks in here. We'll put them dotted around like this. And yeah, okay, I think that's good. And for sure, just, yeah, okay, just dot in a few packed mud within the mixture of this. Yeah, that looks decent. That looks alright. I mean, I know that literally that's basically what the side of buildings always end up looking in cities. So, like, I swear. So, it's fine if it looks like this. Once we add in this fire escape, which I think if we're adding a fire escape, we should probably have a window here too. So let's get in a window. And also, I literally completely forgot about the columns that are supposed to go sideways. Looks good? Yeah, I think it does too. I think it does too. So let's get in a little bit of a window here. And you know what? Maybe we'll like have this one a bit open. So maybe it's like maybe like we actually have like a little fake interior inside of here. So it kind of looks like this window was open to like for someone to actually like go through the fire escape. You know, that would actually be kind of cool, right? To add a lot of life. That would actually like add a lot of life to this place if we were to do that. So I think we're going to do that. Let's make a fake interior. A fake interior. So we're just going to add, I don't know. If this is like a really like a fancy, you know, house like this on top of this place, then I would only think that this place would have nice white walls. It would definitely be modern inside. So let's place some white walls inside of here with some white concrete. Make sure we cover up that orangeness. And we'll only actually go up to here so that we'll have enough for the ceiling. And I mean, we're not going to do the second floor's interior. We're only going to do the bottom floor, so we have all the space to us on the second floor here. So we're just going to do it like this big. I think it's fine. I think that's fine. And we'll even go as far enough as making like an archway to the other room, and that's where we'll black it out. We will make tinted glass here, and we will take some black concrete, put it behind it, and just make this a empty hallway. And then we'll make sure that it actually looks like some columns here, so it's not just that will look real. I know that this is what I'm saying. Like tiny things like this added to this thing, to this build, is really just gonna make this place really come to life. And like if you really just were to like walk around this city and see all these little tiny details and stuff, like it's really gonna look awesome, you know? People are really going to like this. And I think, one day we'll turn it into a realm or something to where once we have our Discord and stuff all set up eventually, that'll be a little bit further down the line. But once we get our Discord and stuff like that set up, we could probably make this like an adventure mode thing. And then once the city's like done, we could have like a as a running realm to where our Discord can like hop inside this world, and we'll like have the realm running for all the people from Discord. I think that'd be pretty cool. But that'd be a little bit later down the line. And also, even if we even have a Discord beforehand, it doesn't matter. This thing has to get fully complete. So you'd only see it from this POV, from right there. So in this case, this is as tall as the building's like ceiling is going to go for this room, because then we need a flooring for this part. So, oh gosh, that voice crack, wow. Let's get some quartz for the ceiling. Nice. And then, what are we gonna have for the roof here, so we can just get this all done and dusted. Let's corner this off, just like we did here. Like this. We're gonna have to get rid of this guy. Sorry, flower. All right. You know, it will look really pudding. Oh yeah, that would be cool, but like, I don't know. I think maybe doing something like that would kind of look cool. I don't know, because it has to be like a mannequin basically. That's literally would be. It would be an armor stand with some armor on it, and it would be with the Steve head. So I don't know. I guess we could experiment with that and see how that looks. We can see how that looks. Okay. Well, now we have to get a little bit of tiny interior in here to where, well, obviously you don't see much, you know? You don't really see much. So maybe just adding like paintings. Paintings like here or something inside to where, you just see them like that. Even if you were to go from this side too, you'll see them. Because you're not going to be able to see any like furniture even if it were to add it, you know? Okay, so let's make this fire escape, and then we'll get to placing a possible dude there, a possible what armor stand. Jeez, I can't think of the right word here. Okay, so let's get in these slabs and a lamp. You know what? You're right. We should probably have. You know what? Oh, we'd have to move this. Okay, let's. Okay, there we go. Yeah, because I do kind of like that painting. It's actually pretty cool. End rod. I'm looking for an end rod. Okay, there we go. Boom, boom. Let's do heavy core. Sure, that works. Yeah, that works. Doesn't have to be too complicated. All right, let's get in a little bit of fire escape, shall we? I don't know. Should we do? I don't know. I don't think like any trapdoors are probably going to be used in this design here. So let's use some of this. Yeah, I definitely think that's a good design for the lamp. And then we're going to be using nether brick for the ladder. It's going to be aesthetics only. You're not going to be able to actually climb it. Kind of like how I did here for the fire escape, where it's kind of aesthetics only. You can't actually climb it. I'm definitely going to make it where more of a grind on a more of a grand scale of things. Now it's a lot larger. But let's get this in here. Oh, this is on slabs. Okay. Well, we're definitely going to have to do it not on slabs. Okay. Place these in. And let's get a little bit of mixture of glass in here. So I think this should probably, the corners should be, like not all of them should be iron. I don't know. Just so it's not so repetitive. And then have the ladder here. Boom, like that. Boom, there you go. That's it. There's a fire escape. Literally, there you go. Simple as that. Simple as that. And no, you know what? No, we won't do that. Because that'll mess up things. It'll make it look weird. Even from the side there, even it looks like a ladder. Because the fence gates connect to the wall. And then when you see it from the side, yeah, looks good. Looks good. All right. So let's get in a Steve character here, possibly. We're gonna have to dye some clothes and stuff like that too. So let's get in a blue t-shirt. Let's do the classic Steve look. Wasn't it? I think it's actually not a dark blue. Let's do a cyan. And then the purple shorts. It's more a little bit of darker, so we'll be able to make a little custom purple with the cauldron here. Let's place down the guy here. And let's have it like almost like if like he's like drinking coffee or something. I don't know. We should probably put it on this pose if we're doing that. Yeah, like that. It's almost like if he's reaching out for the handle. It's like looking over at the city. Okay. So now that we already use these, we can get rid of those. And a cap. Well, we can't actually do hats. There's no such thing as hats. You can only go as far as placing a head on top of the mannequin. Okay. Let's put the shirt on. Boom. A little bit dark. Boom. Oh, that is perfect. And we'll do netherite boots so that it's this pure design there. It looks a little cool. It has a little shading on it. All right, there you go. There's Steve. And you know what? We'll have him holding a flower pot because maybe the flower pot looks like a coffee mug. Yeah. It kind of looks like a coffee mug a little bit. Mm-hmm. Cool. Now we added our first little guy here. So that actually adds so much. That adds a lot of life to the build. That adds a lot of life. And don't worry about the dirt blocks placed around, guys. For all you newcomers to the stream, this is just an outline of the whole entire block here, and to make sure I stay in line of where the sidewalk is going to go. So don't worry. Do not worry, cause every little thing is gonna be alright. All right. So let's get in this door here. This is gonna be a statics only door. There's not gonna be really anything to it. I don't know. Okay, it seems like it has some glass in here. So this is actually really hard because I don't want to make it too thick. Like, I think we're just gonna have to do this. I think we may have to do this, guys. And let's just place a button. Stone button. Or we should probably add a little bit of something else in that. Like, it looks too much a part of the wall. Like, it doesn't actually look like a door. Like, it needs to be a more of a different color. So, like, maybe, okay, let's do this. What about, like, terracotta? Oh, yeah, that looks a little bit better. Okay. Door handle there. Do we do a little bit of a trim on this thing using signs? Well, you can't do side by side, so I don't think we do that. Do you guys think this looks fine? I don't think the button really fits as just like a placeholder aesthetic looking door. I think that looks fine. I think it looks fine. All right. Let's move on to an actual door that will be working. An actual working door. So it seems like every single door has that little glass above it. So we're going to have to put that in here. You know what? Just so that it didn't pop out, we're just going to insert it right there. And I think what we're going to do for this one is we're going to have it built into the wall. So we're going to have stairs instead. And then we're going to have these come down like this. And there's not many blue doors. Like, this is the only blue door. And it looks really weird. Like, I don't want it to look like that. You know? But, you know, it is what it is with Minecraft. I guess we can just have one normal door in each, like, building that we want to have interiors in. I guess so. I think this is fine. It is what it is. Let's choose a different CD. Let's do a different one. Blocks. Okay. So now I think we have to continue on the balcony up here, kind of finish off the second floor. So let's get in. We don't have to go too detailed up here because again, this is literally not even really going to be seen by anyone unless you're flying above, which I don't want it to be unfinished for the people, you know, that are going to be flying and stuff like that, you know. You definitely don't want that to happen. Okay. So, it's just a plain thing like that. Let's actually make these pillars in the mix of here. Let's put these pillars like this. Quartz pillars in the flooring. Just so it's not so plain. Let's just do this. All the way aligning the floor. There, we can do that. Do we make like a lawn chair, maybe? What did we do over here for this? Okay, we used the shelves, so we can do the same thing. So let's use a combination of some, let's do some spruce. Let's do some spruce. I did not mean to erase my blocks. And we'll do a simple like gray and white pillow with the carpet. And we'll do 2 of these right here. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Oh, did not mean to do that. There we go. Honestly, these should be 3. These should definitely be 3 blocks. Definitely. There we go. And you know what? Since we're doing white carpet, why don't we just use snow? The snow shouldn't melt. We have 0 take on. Just so we can get that extra layer there to separate it from the carpet. Nice. It looks more like a pillow. And then, you know what? We're going all out, guys. We're doing a lot of stuff. All right, we're making this first house really look awesome. We're gonna do this to every single one, or sorry, building. Umbrella, exactly. You read my mind. You read my mind. We're making an umbrella, baby. All right, Marino, you gotta make these like nice fancy ones. You gotta make these nice fancy ones. Let's take some string here. We're gonna be using a mix of trapdoors. Oh no, I think the song's about to end, guys. Oh no! Alright, let's make sure we put these actually on either side like this so that they're separated. So that they don't touch the umbrella, like each other. We do not want the umbrellas doing that because they don't look like just one big blob. Oh no. Okay, we have to move them again. We have to move again. It's gonna touch the wall. Okay. It comes out 1, 2 blocks, and then... Okay, yeah, we're good. Actually, you know what? This is actually so much easier if I were to do this. Boom, boom. And let's get in the string right here, and then we can make this dark gray carpet. Look how nice this looks, guys. Nice. Probably one of the best umbrella designs I've come up with. Oh yeah, this looks really nice. Look how nice that looks. And look, from up here, look how much... Look, once we get the second one in... Okay, let's add the second one in. Because then you're really going to be able to see the second one. Since it's closer to the edge here. Oh, yeah, let's do that trick that we did earlier. Boom. 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 And then the string. But you guys get on going here though with the like design of this umbrella. I think you guys kind of get it. It's just more of a modern umbrella. Has the little wooden trusses for supporting the umbrella. I'm so glad string is in the game to be able to place floating carpet, because without that, we wouldn't be able to make any umbrellas. Alright. Let's see how this looks. Yeah. That looks really cool. And look, you can see the umbrellas from here. Oh my gosh, that looks so cool. So you just like walking on the sidewalk. Like right here, this will be a sidewalk, and you just see that. See how much life that brings? Because it kind of... It makes it seem like there's really people living here, and they're putting in their furniture and everything, and you know, you get to see their houses or their buildings. It's a city, not a neighborhood. Okay. Let's just get in these walls here. Okay, guys, we're just gonna take a real quick water break. Stay hydrated, kids. It's really important. Refreshing. Okay. I think right here, right about in the center here, so we could probably have this at 3 blocks, actually. Since this is, I think this is actually, oh, no, this is actually the center. So right here, that matches up with that, and this matches up. So yeah, let's make this a 2 block, or 2 door grand entrance to the balcony. And we're gonna have to get rid of these. Sorry. Sorry, flowers. Alright. We'll choose a new CD in a second, guys. Honestly, I think we may go back to cat. Am I super glad also that C14 or C418 allows you to play that only in game. Just let you guys know. I looked it up. You're only allowed to play it if it's in game. If you were to play their music, like playing from anything else, like if you were to be playing it in the background of your stream, like on your phone or something, then it'll be a copyright stroke. But if it's actually played from in-game of Minecraft, then it's fine. I looked it up. It's very specific. It's very specific because the artist doesn't want you to be able to get copyright written from just the music that you're playing from the game, which is really understandable and is really awesome. that we're just able to play that. Okay. And let's get in the doors. Where's doors? I'm blind. There we go. There we go. Boom. Booyah. Got the balcony done. Looks phenomenal, guys. Look at that. First building almost complete. It's almost complete. All we have to do... Oh. All we have to do, as I'm looking at my picture here, is put some railings up here on the second floor, like here, on top of it. And so I think we're probably going to use these. And we'll do the same thing with the diorite. Okay. Like that. And then we'll do this all the way around. Sorry if I'm making you guys a bit dizzy. Lights on the building? Well, I don't really see any other like lanterns or anything. I think it's just kind of the place is kind of relying on street lights a little bit. Oh no. Oh yeah, we'll definitely get onto the streetlights, yeah. We'll get onto that eventually. This is not good. I think that's what we're gonna have to do to improvise for that. For the corner there. We're gonna have to do that. I'll still put that in there. That's fine. Okay. Last stretch here of placing these down. Boom. Okay. We should probably corner this off, so I guess we place that and every single one of these that ends up ending. So we just boop, 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 and then like that to end it. And we should probably do the same design here for these guys too. Yeah. Probably a good idea to do that. Okay. Kind of sucks that we cannot do the same thing here, like put it right there, but you know, it's what it is. It is what it is. All right, so we're going to have to improvise on making this roof because I can't see the roof from this POV. It's a really like ground level POV of this building. All I can see is these railings, and then there's a window right here in the center. So actually, I have to get rid of these guys. And there's a window right here. Right here. I think it's a little bit shorter, actually, than normal windows, it seems like. And then it goes up pretty high, like the wall. So it has some interesting details that I think we may be able to pull off of some stair trickery. But let's get in the actual window first. So like this, and then we'll do the trapdoors. Oh. Oh, this is gonna be... I think that's fine. Maybe we don't do those. I don't know. Or maybe we just go the 5 block. Maybe we just do this. The normal. Because it looks pretty weird like that. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Let's get these in. Let's get these windows in. And we'll make sure that this one is like this. Oh, I'm using the black, or not the black stain, the tinted. Let's make sure that the black stained glass is at the bottom so that we can have this thing make it look open. Kind of like here, for all you new viewers out there to the stream. Black stained glass is kind of showing and revealing the honey, and the honey makes it look like there's a light on inside of the house or building, sorry. I keep on saying building or a house for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. Put the honey beside this. Orange blocks to keep that warm feeling to the honey. And that. See? There you go. Looks pretty cool. Okay. And then for sure we're gonna have the shelves come down like that. And it seems like there's a little bit of a different design here going on. So we'll definitely do the stairs, but it's like completely different than usual. So maybe doing something like this, and then to separate it, we'll do this, and then we'll do one more up. I'm getting somewhere, but this needs to be a little bit higher. So let's do this. How's that look? Looks too large. And also, I think this is a little bit of a wider window, actually. I think this is a little bit more of a grand window. Now that I'm looking at this a little bit more. I think this is a little bit of a wider one. So we're going to have these walls probably come out to like a certain point, because I know the roof is eventually going to meet up with the walls, so we're probably going to do it to there. It's not center. Oh yeah, there's no center. There's no center to this, sadly. Yeah. That is the sad part. There is no center. Cannot get a center of this. And unless we do that. I mean, I'm not sure if that looks any better. But okay. Here, let's get the music back in here. It's so quiet. We did chirp. Let's see far. Oh. This is nice. Just barely in our render distance of the CD actually even playing. Okay. Make sure we get in this. Oh, did that wrong. Okay, there we go. Get the honey in. Oh, that's a really weird noise. Don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, placing the black concrete. Can't do it on the sides because we have to completely conceal the sides with an actual wall, not black concrete. Okay. Just making sure I'm doing this right. Yup, okay. I'm just trying to resemble the engravements that are on this thing, but it's really hard. It's really hard to do that. I mean, I think maybe to keep it simple so it's not that big, like using the stairs, I think the stairs made it a little bit too big. So I think to make it like intricate just like it is in there, I think we'll do simple signs and buttons. Oh yeah, I forgot. We have to actually finish the freaking window, you goof. Okay. Dead end. And boom boom. Boom boom. And let me just close these off, just for the time being. Let's just close this off. From this angle, it looks so weird because of since the higher or like the smaller. This I'm really just stuttering here. Since the angle from right here and up, you see more of the trapdoor just taking up more of this point of view, when really you should be able to see more of the window. Should we like replace this for signs for just for this one? I should do this one higher if we were to do this. Let's just see what this looks like. Because the trapdoor just takes up more of this view instead of you seeing the window. Okay, in this case, I think we should, since this is so high up, you can barely see the honey part. So let's just make this a little bit higher so you can see it. Yeah. I think though, it definitely looks better, but I think we should probably get rid of these guys. And we should replace them with pale wood. Yeah, that definitely looks better. It looks better. And maybe just moving down these guys. Like this. Does this look better to you guys? I don't know. I don't know. Like this big window. I don't know. I know there's going to be a roof in here. It's going to, take up most of the space. But let's see what adding slabs on top of these as the railing. Finishing off the railing. See how this looks. And if this doesn't look right, then we'll do carpets. Okay, yeah, I definitely think this looks right. You think it looks great? Okay, I guess we'll stick with it. I think it looks okay. It doesn't look, holy crap, it's amazing. It looks okay. It could definitely be better. I think possibly And, like, maybe not having the buttons there. Are the buttons too much? I feel like. I don't know. Or maybe we do shelves. No, because then that blends in too much with the trapdoors. It's too much of the same tone. Two buttons? Nope. Well, I think we just stick with this. What we had. I think that's fine. That was a shorter one. Shorter, disc. Oh, is this by C14? No. Okay. Let's do the weight. What's weight? Ooh, this is fun. Okay. Well, this is the last bit here of the floors. And now we're onto the roof. So let's just close this off so we know where it ends. Okay. Is this like fully centered here? Like is it just the same amount of blocks left? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's still the same amount of blocks. Okay. Okay. So I think this roof would probably end up being, to be honest, it's probably again dark prismarine. If I had to guess, it probably would be dark prismarine. So let's just see how this looks. In one corner, we're just gonna see how this looks. Alright guys, hopefully it looks good. Crossing your fingers. Cross your fingers, guys. If not, we're gonna have to come up with something else. This is just a guess. Yes, it does work. Okay, okay. It works. It works. It's almost like a sandwich, you know? Like the bottom floor is the same colors and the top floor is the same color. It's just like, it's literally almost like the bottom floor is a bun and the top floor is a bun. You gotta serve sandwich. Weird analogy. Very weird analogy, am I right? Okay. Just make sure we place all these down. Okay. And I think it should go like that. Okay. Hopefully we have this right. Hopefully it doesn't look weird when this is fully done here. Okay, we got like this. Slabs going all the way around like that. Okay. Wrapping around once more. Uh-oh. Messed up. And I think we should probably add some sort of texture in there. Somehow. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. And there should definitely be some sort of flat part up here. Somewhere. where there's just like flat concrete. Okay. So it seems like from the photo that this part actually just ends and it really is just like a silhouette almost. So we're just going to do exactly that. Did not mean to place those in there. Okay. So we're just going to make it like a silhouette. It's just going to stand like that. And we will make this top part concrete. So what does look like, what looks like actual concrete? Because black concrete doesn't look like concrete. It just looks like the color black. This looks like more like concrete on the tops of roofs. The concrete powder. So I think adding this to the top of this roof. Oh, it is off center. Oh no, that's weird. Well, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is, guys. This is not gonna. This whole entire the white part here with the bone meal block. That's not gonna continue. So, I guess. Oh, that sucks. What do we do about this? Do we just make this one taller on this side? Just like only on this side? I think that's okay. We're just gonna make this one taller so that we're gonna be able to place this block in. I think that's alright. I think that's okay. Not that many people are gonna notice that, right? Right? Hopefully. Okay. We should probably make that a little bit more tighter. Okay. Looks good. Okay, let's put in these bone blocks. All the way to the end. And then we'll place this so that we're able to place in the the gray concrete powder. Because concrete powder, as obviously it makes sense. If you guys don't know what it is, it falls. It has gravity. So, literally, whee! So I have to make sure I'm placing blocks underneath it so that we're able to place it as a roof here. All right. Here we go. And I guess we can put like an antenna up here, like a simple like TV antenna. So just like a something like this, and it doesn't have to connect because you're not going to see it up close. So we're gonna have just that, like this, and we'll even have it like this too. So look at it looks from up here. Yeah, I mean it looks okay. I don't think we should have the top part. This seems more connected if we have like this. And you know what? Maybe we actually have carpet on top of this one. On top of this. See how that looks. Nah, I don't know. Seems a little bit too thick. Seems a little bit too thick. Great job. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's see here. I'm trying to figure out a way to do this without making it look weird. I think that looks good. That looks good. Yeah. I think that looks good, but we're just going to make that a tiny bit taller. Just going to make it a tiny bit taller. Okay, place. Thank you. Yep. And actually, I'm literally going off the photo. The photo has an antenna literally exactly in that same exact spot. So, yeah. Looks exactly just like the photo. It does suck, though, that we weren't able to get in that third window, though. Because there's supposed to be 3 windows here. So, that does kind of suck. Does kind of suck. Oh, shoot. We didn't place in the roof here along this. We didn't do this. Yeah, that's pretty mandatory to do that. That wouldn't look right. There we go. Wow. We did it, guys. We made the whole entire building. Now, to finish it off, let's make the interior. It's only going to be the first floor. That's all it's going to be. But it's going to be a coffee shop. It's going to look pretty cool. We're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out, guys. And then the neighboring building is going to be, excuse me, it's going to be a theater. So that's going to look pretty cool. I think actually we're going to make the banners here. Instead of this, we're going to make the Minecraft cube. The Minecraft grass block. So we're going to do this. Destroy these guys. And the grass always has like one little overhang, so we'll do... Nope, that looks weird. I can't even tell if that's a grass block if I do that, to be honest. It looks more like a helmet. Yeah, we'll just stick with this. That's fine. So replicate that on the same side. I keep on pulling up the sign, or the sign letter things. Like to type in it by accident. Okay. And the brown. Boom. It's a dirt block! Looks pretty funny. Honestly, we should probably, if this is a coffee shop, we should probably have a design for a coffee shop, right? Yeah, I'm not expert like that. So I'm not an expert like that. Banners. Maybe I'll do that on my own time to make an actual banner for that. But for now, that's what it is. For now, that's what it is. All right. So this is the entrance. This would be the entrance for the coffee shop. We can make a wall here, by the way, because we don't have to worry about we don't have to worry about a wall here. This will be covered up by the movie theater because it's probably going to be taller than this building by a little bit, because there'll probably be like a apartment complex probably on top of it or something like that. So okay, so let's think. what is this thing gonna look like inside? It probably, I really want it to look like, kind of like how Starbucks, their inside is like a, like nice wood finished, walls and everything, and it has like that rustic kind of feeling. That's what I kind of want to mimic. So, I think what we're gonna have to do, first of all, is let's fix up these windows because they kind of pop out like a freaking a fly's eye right now. So let's get these all fixed up. We're gonna have to grab some stairs, probably a different type of wood too. So let's get dark oak. I think that'll probably work good. Maybe we even get some strip dark oak as a little bit of a different variation of color. Um, let's go straight up. Yeah, looks all right. Um, you know what? Since this is actually going to be visible for the people inside of here, for the opposite side, let's make this pop out. So let's get the shelves, and every single time we do this, we'll make sure that this is just popped out just a little bit, like this. Okay, we're just going to do this all the way across here. Boom. Okay, we're going to have to get the one that has the edges like that. Okay, we're placing it like that. There we go. Boom. And yeah, we'll probably have this go all the way along. Okay. And yeah, we should probably do that though. We should probably make this beam go all the way across like that. Yeah. And then we'll probably actually make this the wall right here. I know there'll be a little bit of a gap, but I think that's probably the plan. Okay. So let's get in the shelves. Oh no, I placed a shelf inside of the shelf. What the heck? Oh my god. And then this is the door right here. So this is the issue. This is the issue with the door. Since it's glass and there's slabs, I'm gonna break through the glass real fast. We'll replace it after. Does this look still fine? And what if we place slabs? Oh, I don't have any slabs anywhere. What if we do this instead? Because I can't have these guys be out like that. Oh, this is hard. I think that's what we're gonna have to do, like this, so that it's just so that the glass is not popping out like these windows are. Because if I don't do that, then I'm not going to be able to place in these beams here. So that would mess things up, and then it would only be different. Like the glass, it would only be one block. There would only be one block. So that's the issue. Can you change the doors to glass? No, you cannot. I don't think it would look good like that. We need the color palette change like that. All right, let me go get some water. Water break. All right. Very refreshing. Very refreshing. Okay. Let's get in these shelves. That's not a shelf. Like so. And we should be caring what direction these are actually faced. Because, well, you're going to see it through the glass. So, I should definitely care what it looks like. And I should probably be placing dark oak on these spots here. Like this. Okay. Did not mean to do that. Okay. There we go. And we'll do that on here. Actually, you know what? Did I do this the right wood? Okay. We did. Okay. And then, once again, it doesn't matter. Oh no. Oh no. We done goofed. We broke the wall. We goofed. Again, though, what I was saying, is that it literally does not matter at all of the wall continuing outwards like this. Like, the building is going to have its own wall. So, we're completely fine. We can, make this all the way along. And the building next to it is going to be a theater, so it's going to be really large, and yeah, we're going to be fine. Literally, this whole entire wall, all of this is going to be covered. We're good. All right, guys? We're good. Okay, so let's try to figure out this wall design, shall we? Well, first of all, yeah, no, we need to get the wall design first. I was going to say we can do some wooden beams. We can do that after for, like, the roof. But we need to get this design. Oh no, did not mean to put those boots on. While we do that, let's put on some thinking music. Let's put Cat on. Let's put Cat on. The classic. Okay. And let me drink a potion of night vision because there's some dark spots here, so let me just... Oh, that didn't do anything. Okay. Hey, Flame, you're back! You're back, Flame! What's going on? Look who's back. Back again. Look who's back. Back again. What's going on, bro? We got done a lot while you were gone. I need to drink a milk bucket because this potion is useless. It did not do anything. Okay. Well, yeah, let me just tour you around the place. So what we got here is we got ourselves a nice fire escape. For the building, we have ourselves Steve here drinking a cup of coffee, and there's a little bit of an interior to the place, so you can just see the little bit of the inside of the room barely from certain angles. And the outside of the building looks pretty nice. And look at the umbrellas and lawn chairs outside on top of the balcony. They look super, super awesome. I love the cool design we have for these. And the roof looks phenomenal. We even have a little bit of a TV antenna at the top there of the roof. And yeah, it looks pretty epic. Looks pretty epic. Aren't these lawn chairs freaking awesome? They look great. They look great. It's awesome. I'm so proud how it came out. I'm glad you like it, Flame. Alright. Well, let's head on downtown. And let's get sorted of this interior. So the bottom should probably be a little bit of a mixture. Let's do this. A little bit of a mixture of this. Let's see what this looks like. The stuff smells good. What the heck? What do you got, a smell mod? Like, what's going on? Huh? How do you smell things, bro? What the frick, bro? Okay. How do we... Yeah, okay, that does not work. We're not gonna put the blanks. I think this, though, could work. Good night. All right, good night, Linda. Hope you have a good one. Appreciate you tuning into the stream. All right. Let's get these guys in. Okay. We're just gonna make sure we get all of just different textures, you know, making sure it's not too repetitive. So we'll have every so often like a random stripped or oak go like that. I think we'll probably even add, I think it'll actually be pretty cool, is we'll put one of those there. And then we'll have the spruce on top of that. Or do we do spruce on top of the stripped? Spruce on top of the stripped. I think that looks cool. I think it looks cool. Cool whip. Alright, let's get in the rest of these. Boom. That. Nice. Are you working on the light posts? Oh, what the heck? Are you turning into Steve? You turned into Steve! What the heck? You're Steve! You literally put on the clothes of Steve. Yeah, I totally... Yeah, this is forget those exist. Totally didn't do that. Alright. Ooh, that looks a little bit too repetitive. Okay. Flint and steel. Oh my gosh. uh... Okay. Make sure we're getting these in. Let's just make sure it's not too repetitive, the signs. And then we could have some shells up here. We could have possibly like a design or something. How far apart are the street lamps? Um, hmm. Let's see. What looks right? I'm trying to think of like real life, like what it looks like in real life on a highway, or like in cities and stuff like that. I think, well, how many blocks is this? Is it odd or even? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 on the dot. So it's odd. Oh, sorry, no, even. Sorry. Um, I think that would be decent. So it starts off with black polished deep slate wall, and then you have to be sure to always to be placing in the glass too. So it goes up 5 blocks with the polished deep slate. Um, and then you'd put 3 in there, and then 2. Yep, there. And then there's 2 more polished deep slate on top. And then the trapdoor, the dark oak trapdoor on top of this part right here. And you flip it. Yep, and then the bricks, the stone bricks right here. And then that goes up 3 tall. So right there. And then it may look no, it doesn't do that. I know it may look like it, but it doesn't. It actually does a glass. So go up. Oh wait. Okay, wait. I think it's up like this. I think it goes one more. Like this. There's one more glass here. And there's another glass right there. Yep. And then there's 4 andesite from 2 stacked up. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. 2 stacked on top of each other here, and 2 stacked up on top of each other here for the andesite. And then there is just glass making it seem like it's thicker. So there's no glass on this side. There's glass right here. So there's, see, look. So you can understand, look. There's glass. It's just making it look like it's another wall. But it's just like, just small enough adjustments to where it just make it look like that. And then you place the frog lights go from like this. You place them like that. Above, like this. So you would place the this part first. You would place this part first. So that you get the right frog light like this. So you make sure you place them upwards on top of the, or from the bottom of the block. And there you go. That is the lamppost. That is the light post. Pretty cool, right? I think it's cool design. And yeah, it's every 20 blocks. I will not say any other numbers, or try not to. Or just turn down the volume of the stream or something, I don't know. Okay. So, boom, boom, boom. Like this. We should probably, let's do one right here. And then we'll get rid of this one. And then we'll place down one right here. And then let's do that. And one right here. Should there even be a sign that spot? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think there should even be a sign on these spots. Okay. I think that's good. We are going to add some shelves or some detail. Sorry, a little bit beyond there. We should have like maybe like a shelf or something. So let's make some sort of cool shelf design or something. With some shelves on the side. Like this. Get rid of these guys. And like this. That. Like that. Or we do this. Could do that. What do you guys think of this? I don't know. Should we add... Doesn't look too bad. No, it should be all the way. Yeah. I know it's dark in here, guys. I know it's dark in here. There'll be lights in here in a second. Okay. These are probably going to be a little bit of a little bit of the flooring design. But let's get the roof done, or the roof installed first, so that we can get some lighting in here. So I'm thinking that we have like beams. So we do this. This pattern with this in slabs. So it mimics beams going back and forth. And then we could place like once in a while a beam like crossing in between that. I think that will look cool. So let's get this installed. Satisfying. ASMR. Alright, only 3 more to go. 3 more to go. And then I'm thinking like for the lights, we can do like lanterns, kind of that vibe, hanging from the ceiling or something like that. Or we could do like some like lights coming in from like countertop, like from the bottoms of the countertops, or not the countertops, just counters. Period. I do not know why I'm saying countertops. So every 3 blocks, we can have a beam coming in like this. Boom. Like that. 3. 3. Boom. Make sure we do that. Every one. Okay. And there we go. Pretty cool roof, right? I know you can barely see it because it's so freaking dark. So let's get some lights in here, shall we? Oh, you know what? It would be pretty cool to use some copper stuff. Some copper stuff. So let's grab some of these. We definitely want to have this waxed. So let's, this is like, quote, an entrance. Not really, because, you know, it's, kind of a non-usable wall. Or a non-usable door. And I just realized the beams are slabs, so actually all of the non-beams are the spots that we would be placing the lanterns. So here is where we're going to place the lanterns. So we can place... Well, actually, let's do a bright one right there. Let's do that. Actually, you know what? That looks weird. That looks pretty weird. Let's do this. Maybe this looks better. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. We'll just start placing some lamps in some spots and see how it looks. I think doing this will look actually kind of cool because it's like fairy lights kind of vibe. And I feel like coffee shops always have that, like the fairy lights. I feel like that's always a thing. So we have, I think we should do like every 2 beams, we do lanterns. Like this. And honestly, if we're doing that, let's just completely get rid of this entrance thing. So we can do this. Yeah. I think that looks good. Alright. Oh my gosh! Bro, flame! These are coming out awesome! These are coming out awesome. You got in the flow, in the rhythm of placing the blocks. I'm sure you have, since doing a few of these. Dude, that looks great, dude. Awesome, flame. Looks awesome. Let's see. Look at this view, guys. Look at it from here now. Like, look at it. Back at like the street level. Now we have these lamps, the light posts. Look how cool this looks. Like, come down here, flame. Look at this view from ground level. It looks so good now. Like, it's really now it's like all starting to come together. It looks really cool. It looks awesome. Great job, Flame. Appreciate the help, man. Alright. Well, let's get in a little bit of flooring. A little bit of flooring. Meow, meow, meow. And also, while we're doing that, let's get a little bit more music on. Let's do... I haven't done far yet. Oh wait, no I have. What's one we haven't done what? Mall? I think we haven't done mall. Okay. Let's get in some flooring. I think we're gonna do a little bit of brighter or lighter things. So let's do birch. And let's even grab some birch planks. And let's just align that of the trim of the floor. Just the outer spots here of the floor. Align it all the way around. Like so. And then we're gonna play some sort of pattern. We'll figure it out with the beehives. Maybe we do like some sort of pattern in between the beehives and the planks. Let's see. Maybe we do... Let me do this. Every beam, like wooden beam we have from the windows, we have indents here. Let's do that. See how this looks like. And I don't know. We're just experimenting. Should this go like this or should it go like this? Definitely like this. Okay. And should we have a center or should we have a pattern? Like, should there be planks going in here? No. I think it should be a pattern. It should definitely be some sort of pattern. So what if we do this? Oh, it's not even though. So we're gonna have to do this. I think it looks fine. It looks pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie, having that door there is really weird though. I think we gotta figure a way to cover this up. Let's see here. Let's place these shelves here. And let's make it a double door. Boom, boom. It's a double door. It's a double door. Trying to place it. A certain way here. To where it doesn't... Ugh. I'm not sure if there's a way. Yeah, it's just always gonna have to open like this. That kind of sucks. It's okay. Yeah, I definitely don't want any blue showing because it just looks really weird. You know, you have like the nice blue color from the outside and then we have the warm in the inside. I'm just gonna replay this. It's like Dumbledore. Almost. It's Dumbledore. Alright, let's get in the rest of the flooring here. Oh no. Oh no! Let's remove all the grass. Apparently we're doing the lawn. Just trim the grass. Just doing a quick trim. Alright, get this pattern in. Looking pretty nice. If you guys are enjoying the stream, please do leave a like. It lets me know if you guys want to see more of this kind of this content. Because, you know, usually I'm posting hardcore survival content and stuff like that. And if you guys want to see more of this, please do leave a like on the stream. It definitely helps out the channel, and I greatly do appreciate it. And also, if you guys want to, you know, subscribe too, I'd also appreciate that too. And also, well, a little promotion here for my bud Flame here. If you guys want to check out Flame's channel, well, I don't have a link down in the description or anything, but I think his channel is exactly his name. I think it's Dr. Flame or Dr. For Flame. I don't know. I'd have to double check on that. Actually, let me do that real fast. Let's see. Let me make sure really fast. It is Dr. Flame. So no spaces on that. If you guys would like to subscribe to his channel. This is a little shout out because I think he deserves it. He's been doing a lot of work on the city with me and helping me out. So, might as well return the favor. Alright. Let's place in the last bit here of the flooring. Boom. Uh-oh, messed it up. I messed it up. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, last bit here. There we go. I'm just gonna put it on a repeat again. Or we'll do a different song. Let's do one of the ones we haven't played yet. I think it's like the last one we haven't played it is this one. Oh, it's a Twuck! Did you copy the same design that it did in the plate? He did! Oh my gosh, that's funny. That's funny. Honestly, I think we should probably make a new design though. I should definitely make a new design for a car. I should. Because I'm not gonna lie, this car looks really weird. It looks really weird. Not gonna lie. Yeah, like there should definitely be like a part that comes out a little bit more. The hood should be longer. There's a bunch of things that are wrong about this car. My car design that I did here. But hey, guys, this truck has an an 8V. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry, guys. Excuse me. An 8V in it. I'm not gonna lie. I really don't know what that is. I really don't know what that is. I'm not a car person. I don't know much about cars. I don't know about cars at all. So, so let's make a few dining tables for the people to sit at, and after that, I think we're gonna wrap up the stream there, and we're gonna check out what we did through flying around. I'm doing a little fly through the place. How are we gonna make a table? It's gonna fit here. What if we do like this? Boop, like that. Maybe. Or do we do trapdoors for the seats? Sir, there. No. Should I remove the truck? I think you should probably remove the truck, yeah. Because I feel like we should definitely be making new designs. If this is a new part of the town, we should probably be making new designs of cars and stuff like that. I feel like that truck design should stay in its prominent place in the bars slash clubs parking lot area. I think the trapdoor fits this, by the way. I think that's good. So we're gonna have these seatings throughout the whole place, like this. Boom. And ooh, this is a bit tough. Okay, I think that's good. I think that's good. Break it, break it, break it, break it, break it. Oh, that's not centered. You goof. What am I doing? This is not centered. There we go. Okay, we can place one here. Are you going to stream tomorrow? No, I don't think I'm gonna stream tomorrow because the Super Bowl's tomorrow. And it's actually literally it's gonna run through the whole entire time that we're streaming, so yeah, kinda sucks. But we will be back for Tuesday though. We will be back, guys, for Tuesday, so don't worry. Do not worry. And since we'll have 2 days off, I'm definitely gonna take that time to plan out a lot of stuff. We're definitely gonna be planning out some more stuff on the custom village for the hardcore series for sure. I think we'll probably end up doing a stream Wednesday or Thursday on the hardcore to start back up on that. You know, it's just taking a little while because I really don't know what to do next for that, and I'm trying to figure out like all the other buildings and stuff like that we are gonna do. I want to make a Mario statue. Um, I'm not sure if that's necessarily gonna fit in the place, but if you really do want to make it so bad, if you want, you can make it over in the craziness um next door craziness area. If I think you know what I mean by that, the place that has a bunch of lava and everything over there, you can make it over there. Because I'm not going to be making the city anywhere over there. If you really want to make it that bad, you can make it. I think that probably wraps it up for these seats here. Well, I think that literally wraps it up also for the stream. Because I don't really think we can do anything else. I don't want to do another wall right now. I really don't. I don't want to build another wall. So, I don't want to make it because I'm not a good builder. Well, here. You know what? I think, like, maybe I can make a really small one, like, really fast. Maybe I can. Can I? I don't know. I'm not sure if I have a strong enough memory. I know you probably would have to use oak for his face. Brown. Blue. Was it like this? And then it would be a black mustache. Oh no. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna forget that ever happened. Alright, let's go over what we did here, guys. Can I have a cup of tea? Oh, sure, mate. I'll get you a cup of tea. Oh, wait. Alright. Hold up. This tea makes you go bouncing. Yeah. Now try jumping. Yo! Oh my gosh. Alright, guys, let's go over what we did this stream. We got a lot done. We completely finished the house, or why am I keep on saying house? The building here, and it looks phenomenal. It looks really, really awesome. We got ourselves the sign also fixed up with the banners. Flame helped out making huge progress here with the street and all the street lamps. Huge props to him for getting this done. We got done the side part of the building here with this fire escape with Steve hanging out drinking a cup of coffee. We even got a little bit of interior there inside, just a small bit to where you can just see a little bit inside from certain angles, to just show a little bit more life and detail. Um, and then even up top on the balcony here, we got ourselves a lot of potted plants, umbrellas, some lawn chairs to get your sun if you want to bathe in the sun, and of course the roof with a little bit of TV antenna on top. And yeah, guys, we did an awesome job. And of course, the interior, which we just were inside of like 2 seconds ago, with this cool backdrop wall here. I think we'll probably have a few other different types of walls or something. I don't really know what to do about that. Um, but yeah, I think we'll figure out something. We also need to kind of figure out how we're gonna have like the like back part, like the backstage area for the employees, where there'd be the exit and everything. I think that may have to be on the left side and be like a separate room that would pop out right here. Um, and then it would be an exit right here or something like that. I don't know. We're gonna have to figure that out. Um, but yeah, I think this came out awesome. I really appreciate it, Flame, for helping me out here with making the street lamps, and the street itself. I really appreciate it. You got a lot done, and I'm really glad you're here to help me. And yeah, I really appreciate you guys tuning into the stream, and I'll see you guys in the next one where we will completely finish this thing, and there'll be a full interior. If Flame is back here tomorrow too, or not tomorrow, on Tuesday, we'll see. Maybe together we can get done the streets fully. I don't know. We'll see. Um, and yeah, really appreciate every single one of you guys coming in to tune in. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.